Hi Jaya, very good evening. How are you?
Very good evening, ma'am. I'm pretty well. Thank you so much for asking. How about you?
Same here. I'm doing exceptionally well and I'm quite excited with the topic and the conversation we are going to have. So I just don't want to waste the time. I think we just need to decline the conversation. So as today's topic is friendship, it's not
Yes.
new, but yeah, it's quite important. So before getting into the conversation, I just want to know, can you share any two idiom, new vocab which you have learned related to this topic? Any new vocab or phrases you have learned?
Yeah, I know. I think two phrases that I know, like a friend in need is a friend indeed. Another one is like uh, birds of a feather flock together. Like
Oh,
people with same kind of interests and
yeah,
hobbies,
yeah.
they tend to spend time with each other more, and they try to make a bond of friendship. And another one is like through thick and thin, friends do help each other good times as well as in bad times. So through thick and thin, and yeah,
So it's what
I
was the last one? What was the last one?
through thick and thin.
Okay, to thick and thin. Okay, na in a good or bad situation, both.
Yeah, both. Yeah,
Okay, okay. It's just the same. Na goes with the friend. Deed is a friend indeed. So I have
yeah,
learned a new phrase in like fair weather friend.
yeah. Fair weather friend. Yes.
Yeah, so it can go with the and the second one is the if a friend is not who is pretending to be good, but he's not that good. So we can say the snake in the grass. We can use some kind of na such kind of thing. So these two things I just want to start with the conversation. So first thing I just want to know, Jaya, what is friendship for you?
I think friendship for me is a relationship that I have with another person, or maybe more than one person, two, three people, where there is a state of comfort. I have a certain comfort level. I can share everything with them. They know me inside out, and I can trust them. I can rely on them, and they are able to lift up my mood when I am sad, and they can make me laugh, and as well as they can give me different ways so that I can be the better version of myself, or so that I can level myself up. So I think that is friendship for me.
Okay, so you said very well. I just want to add my perspective. For me, if I go with the definition, so it's a fundamental aspect of every human life. Friendship plays important role in every human life. For moral support, friendship provides us mental support, moral support. It give a companionship. When you are in a friendship, you don't feel lonely. And the belongingness, if someone is here for you, that is the main thing. If I talk about positive points of a friendship, it gives you moral support and mental health also. It somewhere if you are in the depression, a good friend can change it in a blink of eye, by doing such kind of gesture and that thing. Mental health, you support, and more of thing I would say that we learn to groom our social skill through the friendship.
Yeah.
We get to know how to deal with the people, and this is the thing which friendship gives us. If and with the friendship, the main part is the friendship is that you know how to you can navigate through the challenges. With the friends, we do such kind of thing. Whatever problem we face, we try to handle it by ourselves. And when we overcome those problems, to how to celebrate that success,
Yes.
that is more. I have observed, if you have a good friend circle, if you have achieved a small success, any kind of small achievement, with their gestures, they made is huge. So they give a kind of that happiness. But if I talk about the negative side, negative, everything has its pros and cons, and every coin has two sided. So sometimes, misunderstanding and conflict can
Yeah.
lead to some kind of stress. That is the main problem I can say about the friendship. And nowadays it's happening more because of the social era, WhatsApp. If somebody has not picked your message and anything, you have not diverted, have not replied. So it's changed. Misunderstanding can create anytime. And sometimes it lead to a kind of societal tendency also. If you are
Mhm.
get affected with the person. That is the, I think, drawback. So it's our responsibility to take the friendship with the negative and positive, so that we can impart such kind of things and cultivate a good friendship, level friendship. That
Yeah,
is my perspective. So when it's come to
absolutely.
your definition, that what quality you are looking in a friend.
Yeah, so somebody else, asked me the same question, that what qualities do you look in a friend? So I do not look for anything in a friend. So I am very fortunate to have been surrounded by with good, loyal, honest, uh, like all the good qualities that a friend can have or friends can have. So I had those kind of friends in my life, and they took care of me like a baby, because I am the youngest kid in my like youngest child in my family. So I have always been pampered in that way in the house, and so my friends also took care of me in the same way. So, but I one thing I want to share with you is that that time I did not pay attention to them. I helped them. I did spend time with them. My life revolved around them, because clearly when we are in school and colleges, all we spend time is with our friends only. And so my nature is like that. I am not paying attention to them even now. But I'm fortunate enough to have good family members as well. But still, a friend is like something else. For anything, honestly speaking, and I'm fortunate enough to have good friends in my life.
Yeah, but I am not that good enough. Or maybe it's, if you don't have friends, sometimes everybody can't be that lucky that you are, despite not giving them time, despite not picking their calls, still they love you. And one point you said very valid. If you are in a good relationship, it's never, time cannot never end your relationship. No matter you had conversation from last 1 year or not, whenever you have conversation, it feel like that we are connected. It's kind of feeling it's give that we have been talking since so long, and there was no gap. That is the beauty of the relationship. When why I asked you ki, what qualities do you want from a friend? People think that friend should be loyal, a friend who would not be judgmental, who accept you the way you are, and who can you can share your sorrows, your happiness. They always be with you, your thick and thin, as you said. So this is the thing we always ask from the friend. This kind of friend we need, who can give the moral support, who can stand by with us in good or bad time. But really, are you in that position? So that is the problem, that we ask more, but are you ready to give the same warmth, same happiness, and the same support? But everybody is not happy and lucky like you. As you said that you have friends, you are not spending time, still they love you. But most of the time what happens, every relationship become give and take. If you give them time, they will give you time. So this is the problem of the genre. We want this kind of friends, we want in our life. When we come to return them, we feel like no, we become fair weather friends. Like, when I need you, I will talk to you. If you need me, I'm busy, I have family, I have responsibilities. So this is the thing which can make your friendship more worse. No, this is the
Yes.
thing. And you said that we should not think, and friendship is the thing which we don't get from the since birth. Like every relationship is pre-made. When you take birth, you don't choose your father, your mother, your sister. But this is the
Yes.
relationship you choose by yourself. And it's happened by chance. That I believe. Like love happened by chance. You cannot choose anyone. Same with the friends. If you have two friends, it must be happened by chance. You got connected with them and you become good friend. So this is the beauty. Now come to the point. I most of the time we feel like ki having a friend is very much required if you have good family still. Why it is more required to have a good friend?
Mm, See, family is there for us. Family is always there for us. They are the backbone of us. But friends are something that we like. So for everything, I think there is someone to go with you. There is someone to speak to. There is someone to share the tiffins. To share to hang out and to chit chat, to gossip with others, gossip about others, and so friend is something like who who are more like us. They do not feel like she is another person and he or she has another perspective to look at the world. We feel like we are the same. Like what I am thinking about someone else, he or she should also be thinking about the same. And that is why I think we call each other best friend. Like we can say anything and everything with them. But in case of family members, yes, of course we can share everything, but not at the same level that we can share with a friend,
Yes,
because we are at the same age. We know our consequences. We know the time. There is no communication gap. There is no generation gap. And a sense of comfort, belonging, trust that whatever I am saying to you about someone else, you are not going to tell the other person that no, Jaya is telling these
yes,
things about you. So I
yes,
think without friends, we cannot be a social person. We cannot be aware of our social responsibilities.
yes.
And also,
Whatever points you have added, I couldn't have said anything better than why I feel that friendship is required. Because a friend who is in your age, the same phrase, no generation gap. Like we could talk about first crash. Okay, if somebody has phrased this, like you all, also everybody, we are human being. It's very common. So if you are having a kind of butterfly, you are having such kind of feeling. But if you go with those feeling with your parents, so maybe you are sharing a good relationship with your mother or your father. You can share, but they will not feel the same happiness because they have gone through this phase, and for them, this is just waste of time. So this is the friendship allow us ki this place you are, this situation you are, your friend in the same situation, and he can feel what you are feeling right now. The emotions are go in the very same way. That is the beauty of religion, and it everywhere. Like you are in that age. If I talk about the teen, what kind of the problem teenager are facing? There are hormonal changes, there are mood swings, many kind of things, love affair, breakup, many things. It's happened. Parents can support us. Okay, beta, hota hai. And sometimes they will try to show the concern. Yeah, beta, I can feel your pain, I can understand, but you cannot understand the way a teenager is facing. So for that, you to share those feelings, to share those happiness, sorrow, and tantrum, everything with required friend. And it's not about teenage. Like I am in my 40s. So what problem I am feeling, if I go with the teenager, would he be able to understand if I am getting pain in my knees? If I have started getting a kind of diabetic symptoms? So a person who is my age would be able to understand what I am facing. For that, a good friend is very much essential. It could be anyone. In your family member of your same age also could be your friend. It's not like that only outsider can be your friend. For that, I believe a good friend is very much required to remove that negative energy we always get from the surroundings. Once we throw out the energy, we feel like now I can sleep like a log. I have, thrown out all my negative thoughts. Now I am rejuvenate. And if we hang out with our friends, what we do? We just do foolish thing. We do the chat.
yeah,
We get any random talk we do, and we don't. Sometimes it's good, and never every time it's not productive, but somewhere it is helpful for our health. So this was the beauty of the friend. But one point comes that how many friends should we have? Our circle should be less or broad, the friendship circle, and it should be broad. So why? I mean, it should not be. Then why not?
I think if I talk about emotional well-being, mental well-being, then having a few friends is more than enough. Like whatever you are uh, getting from them is enough for you to be in a good mood, to level up your like your life, to be the better version of yourself, to go out of your comfort zone and to try new things, and because the motivation that you need from your friends, you are getting it from, like, you can get it from one friend also, you can get it from two or three friends also. for this, I think you do not need a larger circle of friends. But yes, if your social networking skill is very good, if you are good at making friends, then I think there are a lot of benefits, because like now that we are established in like career wise and family wise, so if it's not possible for us to go everywhere and to be present everywhere, to get our work done. And if we have wider group of friends, then they are, I think, in different sectors, and we can call them, we can share our
Yes.
problems and see, I am facing this problem and I am not able to go there. So I'm sending someone, can you be able to, do you have any contact, so that I can get my work done. Have, fun. Like if one friend is not available, so there are many friends to hang out with and to share your problems. So
Yeah, because why I asked this question, I was, reading a novel, reading a paragraph. It was written, keep your circle small. So a girl was asking to her grandmother why we should have less friends. So he said, okay. She said, if you have more friends, so you cannot say the all will be loyal, all will be trusty, because there are many friends who pretend to be a good friend, but say sometimes they step back. Most of the time it's happened because they know your vulnerability. They know the point where you can be, your secret, your success, each and everything they know, and they are pretending they are good friend. But the right time will come, they will, step back. So for that, if your circle is small, so the chances are very less to be get hurt that much. So it was, and she explained it very well. If you have a garden and it's full with the Scorpio, okay, and the prawns kind of things, or there is a forest which full with the Scorpio and prawns. So what would you prefer? If you go with the small garden, the chances are very less that you will meet them. But if you go with the forest, a circle is huge. So the chances are very high that you can meet such kind of people who can hurt your feeling. So while I feel that your circle always should be less in terms of best friend, professional friend, that is another thing. It is a requirement. Like you are a working professional, it is requirement. We need help in different sector. But it's come to the close friend who with you are sharing your personal things. There are so many things which we should not share with everyone. So for that, keeping your circle small is very much required. I believe so. In today's era, it's happened. The very time you break up, it's happening. You can break up with anybody. They will reveal the secret. Even sometimes it has been observed that they can reveal your photographs. It has
yeah,
many incidents. So
yeah, yeah.
always be cautious when you are having your friend. Don't be that much free whether they are your true friends or not. Especially young generation. We are quite mature, so we are not going to do such kind of thing. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think we should wrap up. And it was really nice conversation with the friendship. We know, but through the conversation we get to know what other are feeling. So you are lucky, you are blessed. And I can say, my secret, my best friend is my husband.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Why? Because
Great.
anything I can share with him, anything, and he's not going to say, okay, okay, acha, theek hai. Every time he's try to make me happy. Okay, it's happened, I will try to make you happy. Such kind of things he do. And if I share with anything with someone else, the chances, like I told you, so my only friend is right now my husband. I do fight with them, arguments, and everything I can say. So it is
No,
better.
I mean, so your husband is now your best friend, or he was your best friend and then you got married?
No, 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 no. We did arrange marriage. Now he's my best friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
From
Yeah.
husband to lover to the fresh best friend. Now he's in.
To say one thing, that so when you asked me questions, I told you what I felt, but the way you explained everything, like you explain each and everything in such a good manner, that why we say a particular sentence, so why we say that a good friend is necessary. So you explain it in such a manner that a lame person can understand. Like I told you, but I told you, like my understanding was at the surface level, and your understanding was inside, like very deep, and it went inside, and you just explain everything in a uh, like in a very very well mannered. So I get to
Thank
learn a lot of things from you, and I hope to connect with you more so that I can also inculcate this habit, like how to explain things in a nice way.